Scorpio, welcome to your Celtic Cross reading. I hope you are well. I hope you are fabulous. We're going to start off with the oracles like we always do. Show me what I need to see, please, for that Scorpio energy. Show me what I need to see, please, for that Scorpio energy. There you are on the split with the Wheel of Fortune. Trying to stop, change, or bring it on. What's going on, please? Show me. What's going on for that Scorpio energy? Show me what I need to see, please, for that Scorpio energy. What's up? What's going on? Show me, Scorpio. Oh, seriously. Okay. You are trying to transform your pain. Death, the Hermit, Justice. The Hermit wouldn't be here unless there was healing to do, i.e. pain, difficulty. Here you are trying to work something out. Trying to sow something, justification, balance, okay? A balance due, a balance owed within yourself or from you. You are trying to heal something. You're trying to transform it. Make it fair, make it balanced. Get it out of a state of pain and into a place of, there you go. Okay. There's something you're trying to do. Here you are, you might have some Virgo in your chart, as well as Libra, okay? But you are trying to transform pain, literally trying to transform pain. Go into a place of healing and understanding, so that you might come out the other side balanced, better learned, more capable. Tough balancing act we have here. It does require healing, which means without healing, the healing wouldn't be there unless there was some pain tagging along for that ride. You're trying to work with it, not against it. Doing what you do, what we do, transform it, make it into something else. A new way of seeing something, experiencing something, and achieving. Show me that Scorpio energy, please. Show me what I need to see, please, for Scorpio. Show me what I need to see, please, for Scorpio. Yes. Sadness, 5 of Cups. Loss, regret, emotional abandonment. Show me, Scorpio. Current, 5 of Wands, either internal or external fighting. Not great. Crossing, 3 of Wands. Possibly hoping, kind of like your energy's on standby, hoping this situation will resolve itself. That there's hope on a particular horizon. Okay? We're looking for resolution, but we're looking for it outward. It might be delaying the difficulty. Okay? If it's a 3 of Wands crossing a difficult situation, just kind of hoping things will resolve or work itself out. That you may not have to throw your hat into a particular arena. Hoping that you don't have to fight, or again, trying to keep yourself distant from a fight. 5 of Wands. Okay. Keeping an eye on it, trying not to engage in it. It's likely external from you because I see you looking outward. Alright, so you're aware that there's tension here. You are aware there's difficulty here. You're aware that there might be fighting here, but you're trying not to engage in it. Okay, part of you hopes it will likely resolve itself. We'll see. Sometimes you must enter that arena, and sometimes you must know when to stay away from it. We'll see. What is hovering over you? Page of Wands, communication. You might have received something that kind of pissed you off. Just a little bit. We're going to see how much heat that Page of Wands is packing. So far we have fire energy here. Aries, Leo, Sag. But there's some communication here. Again, it's low level. There is some heat attached to it. I think you're trying to keep yourself distant from it, but it does seem to be affecting you. This is the hovering unseen influences, the stuff that's affecting us right now. Some of you received communication you did not care for. Or some of you are waiting for communication and it's pissing you off. We'll see. What is relevant to your past is your particular truth. The truth as you fundamentally knew it. And how is it influencing you today? Your Ace of Swords, your particular truth, your particular pathway. It is still part of your relevant past. In other words, it's not done. It still has a role to play in your current life, whatever that Ace of Swords is to you, okay? What is exiting? Two of Wands, a decision. Time's running out. Two of Wands is in the exiting decision and or communication. Time's running out. Or as time goes by, there's less and less decision to be made. So careful with that. If you're waiting too long and it never comes, so too do you miss your own opportunity if you have something to say. We'll see. In the future, Eight of Swords, you cannot see what's going on here, Scorpio. There's things you cannot see. True, fair. That's for everyone. Eight of Swords, we all eventually hit that particular pocket sometimes. There's things we cannot see, but also the things we don't want to particularly deal with. So we keep ourselves blind to a situation. Yeah. I don't like this. I don't like where your energy is going. It's too low level for my caring. Page of Swords is in your strength. You're willing to... What is with all this observation? What's with all the waiting? What are you doing? You have a strong truth here. So why aren't you letting it guide you? Page of Swords is in your strengths. Scorpio says, I'm willing to watch and wait. As you do that, your ability to make a decision is starting to exit in this thing that I have to wait because I cannot see. Sometimes you have to make a decision without clear outcomes. Sometimes you have to jump without knowing where you're landing, and sometimes you have to communicate with somebody without knowing what's going to happen on the other side. So if you consider it a strength to watch, okay. Just please know your ability to make effective decisions are starting to exit. So I don't know if this is serving you. Your current environment, the star, working on a star pathway, it feels unrelated to this communication. It's minor so far. But your current environment is that you are trying to work towards a big goal. That's good. That's a good thing. I was ready to say I need to see some stronger energy here. So your current environment is that you're working on a star pathway. That's wonderful. But there's something else here that's delaying your hand, and it feels so insubstantial, and it's not, because it keeps coming up. Hopes and fears. The King of Wands. This is either someone externally from you, Aries, Leo, Sag, does not have to be. You either fear your passion or your fire, or that it may not be there at all. You might be afraid of somebody's anger, too. Especially if I'm seeing what looks like low-level bickering and communication. Some of you might be fearful of particular consequences if you make a decision in the wrong way or you communicate wrongly, something like that. You might be fearing repercussions from somebody that you associate with having a temper, possibly. We'll see. But also, with that is a sense of hope. It might turn out well. Show me the outcome, please. Death, you. Something's got to give. There's something here. I see a strong sense of vision in you in regards to a solid foundation future relationship, and that you want to open up to it. You want to open up to it, you do. But it just may not be with the person you think it is. I don't know if you're communicating with the correct person. I don't. I see a kind of like a determination to not get too involved, to communicate smally, in small ways. And you want something more, but you're not getting anywhere near that concept of more, not in this current situation. Something's got to end, honey. Death is here twice. You're here twice. And trying to heal yourself and show a kind of balance. I see that you want to produce for yourself a certain level of star in your environment. But your activities and communication suggest you're nowhere near that. Why? Let's see where the argument's coming from. Show me this Five of Wands, please, in the current. Which one? Show me this Five of Wands, please, for Scorpio. Show me this Five of Wands. Show me this Five of Wands, please, for Scorpio. Where is this tension coming from? Show me the tension. Show me this tension, please. Show me this Five of Wands. Where's this tension coming from? Show me this tension. Three of Cups. Wanting to connect or reconnect. Why? How is that causing tension? How is that causing tension? You're not receiving the communication you want. Okay. Page of Swords. I keep seeing that for you, pages. There is a tension in you. Okay? And you might even be arguing with some folks, Three of Cups, trying to connect, and it's failing to connect. It's failing to launch. It's failing to spark. Okay? For some reason, something is struggling to come together, and it's kind of pissing you off. Okay? But you keep saying, I'm just going to keep an eye on it. It doesn't mean anything. It's no big deal, right? There's something here or someone whom you wish to connect with, Three of Cups, and you keep your eye on them. Let's be clear about that. You've pulled Page of Swords twice, plus a Page of Wands. I believe I saw it earlier on the split somewhere. You're keeping an eye on a situation that you want to connect with somebody and it's pissing you off. You haven't heard from them or something. You haven't heard from them. It's not coming together easily or fluidly, and it's kind of making you upset. You're watching the situation. How come it's not coming together? It's frustrating. Now, it could be missed points of contacts. Constant things like having to reschedule, shit like that. It's not that. This is not that. There's someone here you want to connect with, and it's not happening. The communication's too insubstantial, and for some reason your energy's hanging back. You want to connect, but you don't feel like it's your space to come forward. Okay? Let's keep going. Show me this Three of Wands, please. Waiting for that communication to come in. What's going on? Show me that Three of Wands. It's frustrating. You're not connecting with someone the way that you want to. Show me the Three of Wands. Show me that Three of Wands, please. Show me that Three of Wands, please. Show me that Three of Wands, please. Show me the Three of Wands, please. Someone that you are attracted to. Queen of Wands. They could be attracted to you, don't get me wrong, but your energy is going outward. And the frustration that is surrounding you is the inability to effectively communicate or connect with someone that you very much want to communicate or connect with. Aries, Leo, Sag again, does not have to be. There you are, King of Cups. What's the waiting principle? Show me the waiting principle, please. It's taking you strength to wait for communication with this person. There's a lot of suspension between you two. Someone that you find highly attractive. King of Cups is here. That's you. Oh my God, come on now. As much as I love this, it just snags on everything. Okay. So, with the strength here, it's taking you a lot of strength to wait patiently. To wait patiently. Okay? You're here representing yourself. I see that. You have a large heart space attached to this person who represents the Queen of Wands, sex relevant tarot. I don't care who I'm talking to. Someone who kind of fits that particular bill. They're either passionate, fiery, creative. They could literally be a fire sign, or someone that you are just grossly attracted to. You feel strong. I have to be strong. I have to wait. Strength is backing you. I have to be strong and wait for communication with this person. I have to. There's pride here. Perhaps you feel like it's not in your place to reach out first, or the coordinated efforts are constantly failing. All I know is the frustration element is directly tied to your energy. Okay? What is going on? Page of Wands. This is about to give me an idea. Show me this page. Okay. That's interesting. Show me this Page of Wands. Let's see this communication. What's going on? I see the waiting element. I do. And the frustration that is born of that waiting element. And you keeping an eye on them and looking at your phone. And I need updates. And why aren't they talking to me? Something like that. And you principally, on principle, I'm looking at a Scorpio that says, it's not my place to reach out. I need to be strong. Yes, I'm attracted to this person, but I have to be strong for that very reason. But it's frustrating you in the meantime, right? Show me this Page of Wands, please. The hovering and unforeseen energies. Show me. Show me this Page of Wands. What is in, it's, yeah. The communication's blocked, and it's aggravating, and it's chronic. Not enough of what's spoken, okay? Somebody's covering the other person's mouth here. Too much frustration and waiting and being able to speak effectively. You also feel that it's your place to wait and not to provoke or initiate conversation. Something like that. Okay, what else, please? What else is influencing? Oh, but good God, there's that passion, though. There's that passion. Oh, it gets you so worked up, too. It gets you so worked up, a little pissed off. You've got big feelings for this, for someone that you are showing pages and communication to, and a strong will to. You say, it's not my place to reach out. It'll come together when it comes together. I'm just going to wait. But it's not waiting patiently. It's just waiting. And the more you wait, the more frustrated and pissed off you get. Okay? Let's be real. That's who I'm speaking to today. So if this offends you, I don't know what to tell you. It's either true or it doesn't relate to you at all. In which case, take what resonates, leave what does not, reverse energies as it applies. Collective readings equal collective application, which means it may or may not apply to you. In which case, check your other placements or I'll catch you on the next one. Real tarot reflects real life, and right now I'm looking at a Scorpio that's all pissed off because they want to connect with somebody who means a lot to them, and it's frustrating, and it's difficult, it's small, it's inconsistent, and not enough is said where the real value is counted. But we have passion for this person, okay? We are attracted to this person, but it's not coming together fluidly or easily. And while there is patience and while there is waiting elements here, there is no patience attached to it. Like you're becoming increasingly frustrated the more you feel you have to wait for incoming messages or communication. We on the same page so far? You have a lot of passion tied to this person, but with it an ample amount of frustration too. Okay? I think it's reasonable. For some reason, however, I'm looking at a Scorpio that says, I have to be strong on this person. Now, perhaps it is. And that King and Queen of Wands are both here. So I can tell you got a lot of heat for this person, or that's how you interpret their energy. Or they could literally be Aries, Leo, Sag. You both fear the connectivity and hope for it simultaneously. Again, the same person shows up under your hopes and fears. You want more, but for some reason you feel you got to pull it back. Like you don't want to give too much away, but there's something here about the ticky-tackiness of that communication. That's where you seem to be focused, is exclusively on the communication and not whether or not this person's actually a good fit for you. You seem to be focused entirely on what is not happening as opposed to what is. You understand the difference? You're so focused on minor forms of communication that you're not looking at the bigger picture here. Why isn't the connection easy? Why am I not connecting easily with this person? I have to control myself with my pride, strength, and not reach out. I think they should reach out to me or be more effective with me or tell me more about what their interest level is, right? They need to engage me more, but they're not, Scorpio. So what does that tell you? You're focusing on the minor shit instead of the major shit. If it was really meant to connect more easily than this, it should of its own accord. Okay, so I need you to get out of the mind of this focusing on your phone or the text or a like on Facebook or whatever the hell. And get into bigger picture concepts because that's what you want. The star is under your environment. So you want bigger picture. And I saw it in your underline too. Massively so, but you might be focusing on the wrong damn person. Let's keep going. I'm trying to get all up in your business, honey. It just looks like such a waste of time. To me, it does. Energetically speaking, you could be doing 1,000 other things. So this either speaks to you or it doesn't. But I do the real shit. And I hate seeing your blessed energy caught up in this bullshit of fixation and focus on the wrong person. You know? That's what I'm saying. All it does is stress you out. If they wanted to connect with you, they would. That's it. That's all connections. If they want to connect with you, they will. Or you will. Somebody want to connect with Scorpio real bad. You know that situation where somebody wants to connect with you and you're not interested? Then you don't. There you go. It's in the reverse too. You know? It doesn't feel easy because it's not. It's full of frustration and you're focusing on such minor shit. You know? Connections either happen easily or they don't. And if someone's interested, they will tell you. Same works for you too. I can tell you're turned on by this person, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're good for you, honey. You wish they would say more, you wish they would open up more. It's too much wishing. Put that energy into someone who actually gives you something to work with and is easier to connect with, because it's not this person. Your Ace of Swords is in your relevant past. You have a pathway here. Aha ha. Aha. Okay. Okay. You know you have a history of this. That's who I'm speaking to today. You just pulled the devil of the Ace of Swords. You know you have a propensity to get caught up in the wrong people. You know you have a tendency to focus on the wrong people and for the wrong reasons. That's the Scorpio I'm speaking to today. Real talk. You know you have a history of this. You know it. You've seen it. You've talked about it before. Right? So some of you are trying to control your energy for someone, but you're still fixating on them for that same reason. I'm really, really into them. I'm trying not to show it. I'm going to give them space to contact me, but you're still showing that Page of Swords, Page of Swords. I'm watching, I'm a little obsessed, and you have a history in general. Now this could be tying back to one specific person for whom you know you have a history of being a little too attached to them. You think about them a little too much. So this could be one person specifically, or you have a general history of this. You know you have a tendency to chase a devil. You know you have a history to be a little possessive. You know you have a history of keeping your eye on someone who doesn't seem to be that into you. Okay, let's be careful with that, please. I'm looking at a Scorpio that is aware, Ace of Swords, that's the foundation of their truth. To chase hot people, attracted, you know, be attracted with your vagina or your penis first. Okay, that kind of thing. And then you end up chasing the wrong person unnecessarily, because I'm seeing a Scorpio packing a lot of heat for someone external to them. So while I can see that you are turned on by somebody, the energy doesn't seem to be going anywhere. And I'm looking at a Scorpio who has some kind of history with this. You know. That means you know. So I can, that would explain that control energy so much, man. That explains that control energy so much. You're trying to control, baby. You're still trying to control even while you're trying not to engage. I'm going to control my energy. I'm going to control my energy. This time it's not going to be. You're still trying to control. It doesn't matter how much sword energy you throw into somebody. Okay? It doesn't matter. The point is that you're still trying to control. It doesn't feel fluid or natural. It doesn't feel fluid or natural. You are struggling to have basic communication with this person. You are struggling to basically come together with this person. You've been through this before, so and Scorpio's going from the exact opposite. Well, here's one side of that coin. I'm going to get overly involved with this person, become attached too soon, too quickly, and make my life all about them. And now we're going to the other side. I'm not going to do that at all. I'm just going to politely text or chat or send a DM or send an email super polite and just wait for them, patiently wait for them to respond. I'm patiently waiting because I'm not going to try to control it. I'm not going to upset. You're still trying to control. It's two sides of the same coin. There's still two control methods. You're either trying to control the person you're connecting with or the relationship or how it moves, or you're trying to control yourself and hope by proxy the other person will fall in line and come to you. It's still control issues, honey. Because there's nothing patient about it at all. I see you caught up on minor tic-tac bullshit that doesn't mount to hill the beans. Something either connects fluidly and easily or it doesn't. I get you're turned on by this person, baby. I see it. I see your intensity, honey. I see it. I see it. Your intensity is all over this. But so too is it met with constant frustration, breakage, inconsistent communication, or it's too damn small, not enough for you to work with. Well, if they would just open up to me, if they wanted to open up to you, they would. Thus, you would have more to work with, but you do not have more to work with. What does that tell you about this connection and its feasibility? You understand? The answer is right in front of your face. It shouldn't be this hard. It either is or it is not. If they would just open up to me, they don't have to. They don't have to. Nobody's required to do a damn thing. All you can do is work with the energy that is given to you, and if it's not satisfying enough, you have your answer. That's it. It's not a mind game. It's not a mind fuck. That's not the way love should be. And if that's what you're experiencing, you still have your answer. I'm frustrated for you. I'm frustrated for you because you don't. I'm looking at a Scorpio who does not understand their own energy potential, and they end up getting lost in bullshit. In overly complicated relationships that are in fact not complicated at all. You ever read the book or seen the movie He's Just Not That Into You? Reverse it. She's not that into you. If people want the other person, they make their declarations no. You either match up or you don't. I can see you're turned on, baby, but the fact that you're trying to restrain your energy so much still tells me you're focusing on control. You cannot control this, no matter how much you throw yourself into it or try to subtract yourself from it. You're still trying to control. If it's going to come together, it'll come together. You don't need control for that. Something is either fluid or it isn't. All right, let's keep going. I'm concerned, okay? That's why I got on my soapbox. I'm concerned, especially given in your relevant past, shit that's still affecting you to this day, is how you know you have a tendency to go towards this. The obsession, the possession, the bullshit, and the sexual-based relationships. And you're trying so hard not to head back in that direction, but that's what it's amounting to. Your sexual energy as well as your frustration are tied to someone else or the same fucking person. I'll know. You tell me. I'm hard on us because I care. I promise you when I critique us, it's coming from a knowledgeable place. Okay? I don't just throw Scorpio under the bus. Honey, I am Scorpio. I have 3 placements in Scorpio. I know what we're like. That's why I speak like this. Real talk. And if you can't handle it, you shouldn't be here. That's why I don't do 10-minute tarot. Right here. So I'm keeping this today. I'm keeping this one today. I'll tell you why. Some Scorpio somewhere needs to see it and learn it. That's why we're keeping it today. That's why we're keeping it today, honey. I like your oracle energy. That suggests to me you're aware of this to some extent. But I need you to relinquish that fucking control of minor shit. Someone either communicates with you effectively and easily or they don't. Let's see. What's exiting? Either these conversations that aren't turning out very well or your ability to make decisions regarding this shit. Let's take a look. Show me, please. What? Oh, it is. It is. Okay, it's this one. Show me this 2 of Wands, the exiting. 2 of Wands, either the decision or these conversations. Let's take a look. Something's got to change, honey. Something's got to change. Show me this. What's going on? Show me what I need to see, please, for that 2 of Wands. Show me. What is exiting? Show me the decision here. Or possibly conversation. Show me the 2 of Wands that is exiting. You're trying. You're trying to make that decision to let this go. It's either with one person that you have a history with, this kind of particular unsatisfying fuckery pattern, or you have this kind of inconsistent fuckery pattern with multiple people, and you damn well know it. You're trying to make the decision to let this go. Do not underestimate the Four of Pentacles ever. It's one of the strongest cards you can see in tarot, and it's constantly underestimated. You are trying to make this decision to let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let this person go. Let this situation, this fuckery go. Let it go. Let it go. I've put way too much time into this, and my pride is starting to be affected by it. Yes, I agree. You've already had to pull strength out of your pocket to minimize your communication with this person. But you're still waiting, and you're still dissatisfied. You constantly get little experiences or little shitty exchanges with this person that reinforce the unhappiness. Hence, your decision to try to let this go. Some of this, more. I need more. Show me more about this Two of Wands, please. Anything else that is exiting? That is your decision. You have to let this go. It either serves you or it does not. It either fulfills you or it does not. It either serves your goals and purpose or it does not. And this is some low-level, ticky-tacky bullshit, Scorpio, and you know it. You know it. Put your passion aside, which is a lot for us. I know what I'm saying when I ask you that. Put your passion aside. Does whatever this is or represent, does it satisfy you spiritually? That is your answer. Does it satisfy you spiritually? That is a yes or no. Put your passion for this situation aside. The arguments, the fights, the obsessiveness, the checking in, all that. Put it aside, because that's part of passion too. You think it's all about sexiness? Passion? No. That is how much we get involved with in our fire. That includes your anger, your frustration, all that shit that you have chosen to invest in this person, who probably flips it back at you. Put that passion aside. What are you left with? Is this a terribly interesting or fulfilling connection? I think we have our answer. Doesn't look terribly satisfying to me. This looks like a case of indigestion and acid reflux, and I ain't got time for that shit. You gotta put that passion aside, honey. We are very passionate creatures. We are intense. That's our number one word to describe Scorpio. Intense. You're so intense. Yes, we are. Okay? Yes, you are. And I don't want you to apologize for it. It's part and parcel to who you are. Use that intensity to what works for you, not against you. This situation is not worthy of your energy or talents. I don't even know this person. I don't even know this person. Don't have to. I can see the energetic play. I'm seeing how it's playing out. You have a bigger heart space than you know, and it gets reduced to a fucking page. Does that tell you how this person appreciates your energy? I know you try to control it, keep it in check. But it's not satisfying. No matter what you do or how you approach this person, it's not satisfying. Eight of Swords in the future. Show me this. Show me this Eight of Swords, please. Show me this Eight of Swords, please. Show me this Eight of Swords, please. Make no mistake, this is an active decision on your part. You are trying to let go. Four of Pentacles. But you keep coming back to that decision. In other words, you have not committed to letting it go. You know you should. And you even find some comfort in that, but you have yet to commit to the decision. It's here twice, the decision is. Show me that Eight of Swords, please. Page of Wands. But you keep telling yourself, I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced. There's that Page of Wands again. Meager communication. Whenever you get a little whatever from this person, it immediately puts you back into that, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. He sent me a winky face. I don't think I can do it. I just don't. I mean, look at that winky face. It's so precious to me. What the fuck? As soon as you get that little message, Page of Wands twice, Page of Swords twice, couple, 2 Wands. As soon as you get one of those little messages, oh my God, he sent me a winky face. That means so much to me. Do you hear yourself? Whatever it is. Hey, I was just thinking about you. Great. And? Who cares? How does that help you? How does that help your life? How does that substantiate anything that you're experiencing? How? As soon as you get one of these messages, it automatically puts you back into, well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Oh, I can't delete them yet. I can't delete them yet. No, that was so thoughtful of them. I haven't heard from them in a week or but whatever. They sent me a winky face now, and that's what counts, right? Right? Yeah. No, they've canceled on me 3 times, but other than that, you know, it's like I can't. Look at that message. Is that who you are? One little message from this person and your resolve to actually commit to looking at this, the decision to let this go, this person, this whatever the hell this is, it resolves immediately. Or it dissolves, I mean. It dissolves immediately. 8 of Swords. Well, I'm not sure. They sent me a message and now, look at that. I got some communication this week. I got some communication this week. I can't let them go yet. It's just not a good time. You know, it's not a good time. It's not a good time. I'm gonna pick up this particular thread, see where it goes, right? Yeah, if I just keep communicating with them, if I just keep my eye on this situation, Page of Swords again, one day the truth will be made clear. One day, with enough communication over enough time, one day they will completely clarify themselves. How long has this been going on? Someone either has the truth to tell you in terms of feelings and expectations and fire, or they don't. As soon as you get one of those messages, you immediately go with, I can't see it, not right now, not right now. They still kind of turn me on. Okay, and it's not much to work with, but still, I'm going to try. What else, please, about the 8 of Swords? Please? So again, there's some, yes, you can, it's in your near future. You're still communicating with this person, and you still insist, I can't see it. I can't see it yet. No. Your attention immediately goes back to this person, and you can't see there. See, I'm not impressed with this, Scorpio, at all. I'm not impressed with this at all. I got pages running around handling this nonsense. You know, I'm looking at a Scorpio who understands they have a history with this, either with one person specifically, this on and off connectivity where there's a lot of sexual tension or chemistry between you two and it doesn't amount to anything else. Or you have a pattern with this. I got pages running around talking to each other, handling this shit. I don't like it. And if you have the time and the space for this, that's fine. I just know it's not matching your talents. It's not matching you energetically. It puts you into a place of misalignment. I see you trying to change tactics, but not actually giving this person up. And all it does is frustrate you. So I don't know if you're addicted to the drama. I don't know if you're addicted to this tit-for-tat communication. I don't know what it is that you are so into about this, but it amounts to nothing. Nothing but a distraction when you could be using your time, energy, and efforts, blessedly so, elsewhere. You tell yourself to be strong, minimize the communication, you're going to wait for them to text or whatever it is that's happening here, and then you'll respond. And when you do, your attention immediately goes back to this situation and says, oh, I'm not ready to give it up yet. I want to, I know I should. I'm looking at that decision, I'm looking at it real hard, but oh, look, they sent me a text. Say, how you doing? I haven't heard from them for a couple of weeks, but whatever, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. What matters is this. Whatever that is. Is this the best use of your time? Is this what you envisioned for a connection? I get the fire, honey, but part of it is drama, and part of it is you having conditioned yourself to expect so much on so little. I love you to pieces, Scorpio, honey. I do. somebody addicted to your drama too. They like it. They like it when Scorpio gets excited. They like it when Scorpio turns all that attention on them. Then they're gone. If you're hoping to coax more out of this situation, I have no reason to believe so. I'm going to get a little closer look on this person. See what's going on with them. Page of Swords is under your strengths. You literally think it's a strength to be a Page of Swords. To keep your eye on this situation. To keep your communication at a minimum. You tell yourself to refrain, hold back. It's still control, honey. Here's the point of the control issues, especially for fixed signs. We are fixed water, specifically Scorpio is. The thing about all the fixed signs are very susceptible to control issues. Okay? I'm just saying another version or variation of control. If I refrain, if I pull back, if I set myself with rules and standards in place, I'll be safe. No, you're not. You're still engaging in micro shit when you should be working in macro shit. You understand? It's just another form of control. Give up the control. A connection is either fluid or it isn't. It either comes together naturally and easily or it doesn't. It is that simple. Page of Swords, you think it's a strength. I strongly disagree. I strongly disagree. I think that's what you got used to in this connection, whatever this is. Because there is at least one other person here, but I also believe I'm looking at a Scorpio who has a pattern of this. Either with this person or in the general sense. Okay? I know that you've been at it long enough that you have a sort of plan here. A plan here to be strong, to patiently wait for a communication. So it's not patience at all. Show me this Page of Swords, please. Show me this Page of Swords. You're on edge about this person's energy. It's a little exciting. It's a little thrilling. It's a little dramatic. But it doesn't amount to much more than that. Page of Swords, please. You think it's a strength. Show me this Page of Swords, please. Okay. How so? It's a strain, honey. It's a strain. It's a strain. It's a big old fat strain. It's a big old strain. I see you wanting to move forward into a place of stability. It's just not with this person. Okay? Now, FYI, for some of you, this is kind of like on my peripheral of vision. For some of you, you have very strenuous lives. Okay? For some of you, you are the sole provider. For some of you, you are the kind of director of your own particular kingdoms. Your energy is coming across as very solo. However, how some of you do have attachments to very strong responsibilities. And that's your primary movement, which would explain your kind of low-level functioning with this person. It's just enough that you feel you can handle it and just flirtatious enough and just fun enough or just dramatic enough to keep you engaged. And that's, for some of you, as a FYI, it is on my peripheral. Okay, so for some of you, your individual energy is very strong in and of its own right, and you have many, many responsibilities, so you may not be able to afford to go into a real relationship, but this one also simultaneously keeps you from being in a real one. Okay, so part of you, your primary energetic tensions surround a core concept of responsibility. That's a lot of responsibility there. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands. And that's where most of you move towards. And that's why you kind of engage in this low level, whatever it is. It's as much energy you feel you can afford. Maybe you think it's going to be more productive later, or it's going to have a higher payout later. Not that I'm saying. And for others of you, outside of what I'm seeing on my peripheral, for others of you, you have minor tic-tac thoughts or hopes that this will move into a state of something more solid and capable. You're just thinking this is just a really long fucking road to get to a bigger goal, and it's difficult. It's a pain in the ass. But maybe I'm investing in this idea. Be careful with this idea. I'm investing in this little idea that all this bullshit will be worth it. Maybe it will move. It's hard. It's going to be slow. It might take a long time, but maybe it will lead to greater things. You don't really believe that. But yes, for some of you, you are like the sole breadwinner, the sole preoccupier of like 100% responsibilities elsewhere that have nothing to do with this. So again, what purpose does this person serve? Are they helping alleviate your burdens? Are they helping you pay the bills? Are they helping you keep up the house? Are they helping you with your responsibilities? The answer is no. And I know that because of the lack of engagement. That is your major point of frustration and contention, hence what we opened up with. What are they doing to alleviate your real world stress? So regardless, if you are the Scorpio that's like, Page of Swords, you know, I'm willing to invest in this idea that it's taking a long time or pain in the ass to get to this particular road with this person, but we'll get there in the end. Do you really believe that? Because this Page of Swords begs to differ. When we got pages running around trying to carry these major concepts, it typically doesn't fly. Okay. And then for some others of you, you know, you feel that this is all the energy you can afford because you're the primary person here. You're the primary provider, the person of primary responsibility, and this is all the time you have. Is it? Is this what the time you have to afford? This? Again, how is this person helping you at all with your tens? How? If anything, they're just adding to it because it's not the substantiality that you want. Which is up to you. Your current environment is the star. No doubt you're busy. No doubt you're trying to work towards your goals. Show me the star. Is your surrounding environment. Show me the star, show me the star, show me the star, show me the star. Do not get... And for those of you who are finding yourselves in minor conversations of arguments, don't. It's like, well, I have to. No, you don't. You don't have to do shit. You don't have to argue with anyone you don't want to. Hello, you're Scorpio. You don't have to engage in shit. You don't have to argue with anyone. You walk. That's like our number one thing. This doesn't make sense to me. Goodbye. That's our thing. So for those of you who've like, I have to sit here and argue with this person. No, you don't. Where has that gotten you so far? So that came across for some of you really strong. Well, I have to sit here and argue with this person. No, you don't. You ain't got to do shit. Pick and choose your arguments or your battles. For some of you, just FYI, your energy you're dealing with is Taurus, and that's pain right there, or this is an old relationship, something like that. What's going on, please? Show me the star, show me the star, show me the star, show me the star, please. The environment. Show me the star, please. Aquarian energy, does not have to be. You might have some Aquarius in your chart. Four of Pentacles, you know, honey, Two of Pentacles, look. We've had this talk before. We've had this talk before. We've had it. We've had this talk before. There's nothing wrong with the goal. It's just you're trying to overlay it on the wrong person. I have this huge goal. I would like to attach it to you. Despite the fact that you have given me no proof or reason to do so, I, Scorpio, want to attach this goal to you. Why? You have bigger hopes and dreams in your current environment, but you literally holding on to this energy is keeping you from it. Either a real relationship or in some way that serves your greater good. The same Four of Pentacles, you're struggling and understand that you're supposed to make a decision on to let it go. You keep deferring, saying now's not the time. I got to keep holding on to it. I got to keep holding on to it. Bullshit. It is literally keeping you from your star, from either greater goals in your life or a real connection that actually means something. Whatever this is you're holding on is not serving you. It is not serving you. It is taking away from you. It is literally keeping you from moving on to real relationships that actually mean something, whatever this is. Yes, I see a lot of sexual energy tied to it, and that means dick to me. It's either satisfying to you sexually, emotionally, spiritually, and committedly in the real world, or it doesn't. And all I see is a bunch of frustrating, fragmented communication. And Scorpio's like, I know I should let this go, but not right now. I just got a communication, and I feel like maybe this next time we talk or see each other, we might get some... Your environment, you want bigger things, the star. And I saw that in your underline too. Your underline says it knows exactly what it's want, but you're trying to tag or pin the tail on the donkey, your goal, onto someone that you hope eventually will stick. Pin the tail on the donkey does not work in real life. In life or in goals. Take the fucking blindfold off and figure out where that tail is actually supposed to go. Because right now, every time you try to stick it, you're hitting the head or the neck or the body. Anywhere else except for where that tail's actually supposed to go, honey. This, whatever this is grossly, grossly beneath you. Okay? That's who I'm speaking to today. If it feels unsatisfying, it's because it is. I don't care how sexy and fun and flirty it is. I don't give a shit. Sexy, fun, and flirty is all well and good, but that doesn't pay the bills, and that doesn't make your responsibilities any less, and that does not help your growth anymore as a person. Okay? Trust me, I get sexual intensity. Hello, I read sexual tarot. Okay? But that has a limited appeal. You know, it has limited appeal, Scorpio. It does. There's real world limitations to our energy. It's like, yeah, you're fun, you're sexy, but what are you doing for me exactly? What am I getting out of this? It looks like a bunch of miscommunication and shit that doesn't add up. You know, some of this, speaking of which, let's get to it. Some of this King of Wands, hopes and fears. Keep this person or lose them. Your outcomes suggest hopes and fears. Some of this King of Wands character, please. Some of this King of Wands, please. Some of this King of Wands, please. Hopes and fears. I want to see this person. They better have a massive dick. I'll tell you what. Sorry. Real person, real tarot. I also have real reflections. I don't know what they're packing, honey. But unless this person is like your slam piece, I don't see... I don't know what you're getting out of this. I don't know what you're getting out of this. They literally keep you from moving on to the star because you keep hoping for more. Again, your goal is phenomenal. Who you're attaching to is not correct. Not this read, not this round. And if you're happily married and you're like, I don't know, good. You chime in too. Let these other Scorpios know what a healthy connection looks like. That's why I'm keeping this. This is why I'm keeping this. Oh, honey, this would have been a good one for intimate tarot, sexual tarot. And I don't know if I said this in the beginning. The next round of that will be, well, actually the next rounds, literally, for the next 12 sign videos, okay? All right, so this King of Wands, Knight of Wands, yeah, I bet they're packing heat. Like I said, I bet they have a great dick or a vajayjay, whatever. The point is, yeah, they got heat and intensity for you too. Yeah. Okay. And very little heart space. Page of Cups. It's all heat and little water. Just enough emotional investment, but it's all fire from this person. No real emotional value. I'm sorry, but you already knew that. This would have been a great one for intimate tarot. Your hopes and fears is that it's just all sex energy with this person. It's just all passion energy and very little heart space. You are correct. You already know this. Part of you is addicted to the fire. Part of you is addicted to the drama. Leave you guessing. Ooh, when's that next message going to come in? Oh, honey, come on now. Especially if you're a Scorpio who is single and you assume all the major responsibilities in life and you think that this is fun or exciting or maybe it's a break from your everyday life. Again, how does it help you alleviate your burdens or your responsibilities? How? And if this is what you're happy with, it's what you're happy with. But even if you're like, I am happy with that, what I get? Bullshit. Because your energy begs to differ. Even it knows it's supposed to let it go, but you keep finding reasons to delay or put it off. I know it makes you momentarily happy now, but it's keeping you from the Ace of Cups when you hold on to this, and you know it. Your hopes and your fears is that it's all fire, but also what happens if you lose it. It's passion. They give you just enough Ace of Cups to kind of justify the mix, but it's not a really substantial heart space. It's just all passion, all intensity, which I've seen for this person consistently, and you react to them likewise. They know that. They know. They know. Even though you're supposed to refrain from it, you either have a history with this person specifically, or in the general sense, getting attached to that exciting devil sexual energy. Oh, it's hot, it's sexy, exciting. Then why do you keep your energy so small? Trying to control the situation, hoping you can extract more out of it. That they'll open up more through that fire, through that sexual energy. Some people do. Some people have to express their sexual fire energy in order to open up more. That is absolutely true. Not this person. I would tell you otherwise. Your outcome is you. Death. The outcome. Which one, please? The outcome, please. Show me 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 the outcome, please. You have to do what's right by you. Show me the outcome, please. Go within, ask yourself if this is who you are, and does it make you feel balanced? Or are you looking for reasons to justify your actions? You have to remember, justice is also justification. I'm looking for reasons to justify my action. I'm in pain, and I'm just looking for some fun. That's absolutely true for some of you. For some of you, I'm bored, and I'm just looking to have some fun. Fine, you can say that. For some of you, that is your justification. But then why do you still want more, and you feel like you know you're supposed to give it up because you know you're not going to get more from this? You know that. Okay, that's who I'm speaking to today. So if it's not yours, don't take it. You offend yourself unnecessarily when you take things that aren't yours. Okay? Death is the outcome. Show me. You need to heal what's causing your pain here. That's the only reason, Scorpio, I would know, choose something like this is because you're in pain. And you need to transform your pain. You either got out of shitty relationships, long-term ones, or this is one that's been ongoing enough to have caused you pain because you know you can't get more from it. Take your pick. I don't know. But you've got some healing to do. Whatever caused you to accept this or settle for this is stemming from pain, I promise you. Because this is bullshit. Don't accept peanuts when you're at the circus. And even then, that's negotiable. Even if Scorpio's at the circus, doesn't mean you have to eat peanuts, honey. Pick up a fucking waffle cone. Alright? My point is, you're not happy with this. And you chose it because it's coming from a place of pain. And you use various reasons to justify it. You don't need to do that. I think we all pick shit like this from time. Don't get me wrong. I've been there too, honey. We've all picked shit like this from time to time. Because we're looking to be alleviated from pain or boredom or repetition. So we get a little something, a little drama, a little spicy, something, anything. And then you get addicted to it. And you don't know how to stop. I'm looking at a Scorpio who literally knows they're supposed to give this up. But you keep putting it off. Okay? Show me, and it's keeping you from the greater thing. Literally, the Four of Pentacles to the Two of Pentacles over your star. That what it is you want to see for yourself in your environment. And for some of you, you're busting your ass so hard to make happen. And that's another reason why you chose this. Because you feel like you're alone and that the world is on your shoulders. So you just wanted something to distract you a little bit. I got you, baby. But it's still taking away from your goal. So you need to realize that shit. Okay? It's keeping you from reaching your full potential. Show me. Show me death as the outcome. Show me death, please, as the outcome. Show me. You do what you need to do best. Okay? Death. Death. You need to consolidate. It's time to consolidate. Quit putting it off. It's time to consolidate. You keep juggling that same fucking coin. And you still got the same two ideas. The whole point of doing this is to bring them together. A unified thought. A unified investment. Pick a direction. Okay, I'm going to keep trying to make it fit. You know it's not working. You're holding on. Okay, you're holding on. It's time to unify the thought. Bring those two of pentacles together. That's the whole point. What else, please? Page of Swords. Scorpio, stop. Stop. Stop acting like you don't know what to do. You know exactly what to do. You know exactly what to do. Don't you give me that. Don't give me that shit. You know exactly what to do. Am I looking at a Scorpio that is very immature or very young? Possibly. And you're inexperienced with this? I can see that. Perhaps you were very young. And you got some growing up to do. Fine. But Scorpio, when the fuck have you ever been a Page of Swords? 3 times. And a Page of Wands 2 times. 2 of Wands. 2 of Pentacles. Who am I talking to? You are not that confused. You know exactly what's up. Stop acting like you don't. Don't play with me. Don't act like you don't know what's up. You know exactly what's up. Stop. I don't know what to do. Yes, you fucking do. What you do best. Or you're supposed to. You are here as the outcome. You still insisting, I don't know what to do. Bullshit! No, no. Their energy is remarkably straightforward. It's all fire. With a very small Page of Cups. I give Scorpio just enough to work with, but I promise you it's sexual energy. You know it! They're good at what they do. They might be older than you. King and Queen of Wands, I'll give them that. They might be older than you, more experienced than you. They know they give you just enough to keep you interested, or guessing. But again, there's no excuse good enough. You cannot justify this. I know you get messages in and you put it off and you delay and you act like you can't see. Bullshit. This is severe. That's another reason I'm keeping this one. This one's severe. The obsession, keeping an eye on somebody, is not worth it. You either have what you want with someone or you don't. I don't care how good the dick is. You either have what you want with someone or you don't. So let's not delude ourselves. You actually think you can see a future with this person? I know that you are familiar. This tells me you're familiar enough with the behavior pattern to know better. There's that sexual energy right toward you. I still don't know. Bullshit. Stop looking for reasons to put it off and to justify. This person is either helping you in your goals, they either fulfill you as a person in their love energy and their interest and intent, or they don't. It is that clear of a division. So I'm looking at a Scorpio that got really good at telling themselves, if I just give it more time, just let this shit stretch out indefinitely, maybe through enough text messages, emails, or DMs, they'll commit to me one day. What the fuck? Thank you. Finally, something conclusive. Please know that the longer... There they are again. Aries, Leo, Sag for some of you. Some of them are older than you. In which case they're vulturing you and your energy. Especially if you're pulling up all these pages. So you might be younger. And you may not know better. But then what does that say about them? I promise you this. The more you continue to delay, okay? The more you continue to obsess and engage in low-level communication and shit that does not serve you. The more you act confused because you're not. You know exactly what to do. But the more you act like you don't, the more pain it's going to cause you. It is really straightforward. Incredibly straightforward. It is fantastically fucking straightforward. The longer you delay that which is good for you, the more pain it's going to cause you. You already know. You already know. You already know. Are they hot for you? Yes. And that's all it really amounts to. And you damn well know it. And the more you act like you can't see the problem, the more pain it's going to cause you. So I suggest you do what is built into you by nature. Stop looking for excuses. Stop trying to justify. You need to heal and transform. This is not balance, it's justification. Both of them are you. Coffin and Phoenix. Now you could be dealing with full Scorpio. I've seen heavy fire, but that could just be their energy towards you. When you end something, you are the Phoenix. We are both. We are both death as well as the Phoenix. Death and rebirth, death and rebirth, death and rebirth. You have not been given a rebirth because you refuse to go to the death. So if you're looking around waiting for new love to save you, you're not getting any of that until you do what you need to do. You need to end this. But that's up to you. You can stay in this as long as you want. That's entirely up to you. Tarot doesn't dictate action, you do. I just know what happens the longer you stay in it. You have a free will in this. I don't care how you use. I don't care what your excuses are, baby. I don't. I'm sorry, I'm a parent. And I'm also an adult. I see what happens when kids come up with the justifications for something they know is wrong, but they do it anyway. That's the kind of thing I'm looking at today. You know. You know. And I saw something flip out. If it's meant to be, it'll come back around. Keys on a ring. You are being strung along. Let's make no mistake about that. Separation. I agree. And you know what? Here's the thing. I don't see a separation from this person at all. Ideally, that's what you're supposed to do, and you already know that. No. I'm convinced, Scorpio, you had a breakup or some sort of separation and it put you in this space. It put you in this space. Maybe you thought you would get out there and play the field. Maybe you thought you would get out there and explore some Seven of Cups. I don't know. But what actually happened is through pain or separation shit that you did not heal or fix, you ended up becoming a string, a key on somebody's string purse. They have multiple keys. You're one of them. Okay? What else, please? I see, look. Ooh, isn't this an interesting summary? Seduction, the chaser, palm tree. Some of you think through all this sexual activity or the seduction that one day if they just keep chasing you, it's going to lead to something stronger and stable. That is like the most brilliant fucking summary I've seen of this. if I just keep going down this particular road, and it's a casual thought too, which really concerns me. It's you know, if I just keep chasing and I allow them to seduce me and I allow them to show their fire energy towards me, it's going to lead to greater things. Look, I have nothing against a good fuck. At all. If that's what you're trying to do, then that's it. If you're just trying to get your sexual energy satisfied, fine. But don't go into this space of thinking maybe one day it'll lead to something more. Because you know the longer you stay in this, the more pain it causes you because it's not contributing to your greater good. So don't tell me you're happy or satisfied with just the sexual component. I have nothing against a good fuck. None. Just know that that's what you're agreeing to, exclusively. Okay? Because they're not interested in much more. I told you. Summary. Case in point. Passion. That's it. And for those of you who are hoping it would lead to a ring on the finger or stability or whatever, no. Their energy is remarkably clear compared to yours. What else, please? Oh, that's interesting. I didn't think I was going to get this. Okay. Anything else, please, for Scorpio? Told you. Oh, that makes me sick. Oh, I told you. For some of you, there is an age difference. Fuck. This person might be more experienced than you. There might be an age gap here. A rather substantial one, because I keep seeing low-level Scorpio energy, which tells me you're the A. Trying to talk yourself into shit that isn't true and you don't actually believe in with all those pages, which suggests to me immaturity. Or there is, I'm looking at a younger Scorpio and there is someone who is higher above you. They could literally be in a position of power. And if that's true, that's a big no-no. And they are the official person, but this is coming across distinctly as distinguished age. Someone who knows better and has more experience. And you're hoping, because they're older and more experienced, they might have even told you that. I know for a fact that this is how we lead to greater things, Scorpio, so let's just keep going on like this. And you might actually believe it. No! That's vulturing. And it's disgusting as fuck. No. That's for some of you. The 22nd might be important. What else, please? Oh, I knew this had a sort of kind of creepy thing on it. God dang it. And it works the other way around too. Okay, young men get cougared all the time. That happens too. Regardless, for some of you there is an age gap and someone's using their experience to their benefit. Okay. Concerns. Oh, it crossed your mind, did it? Oh. 33. Yeah, concerns. Okay. 3322. That, sorry. Just be careful, please. And you already know. Okay. But anyway, adds up to 55, which is the power number 4 change that is likely overdue. Messages of concern, a false person. Look, man. There's some drama here. Somebody's trying to find excuses to reach the other person. Oh, I was just concerned. I haven't heard from you in a minute. Or, you know, it's like, oh, I know it's been a while, Scorpio. I didn't mean to do that. They know what they're doing. Which means you have to too. If it doesn't feel good, then it's not. I know there's moments, strong moments, where it feels exciting and sexy and dramatic. And it's like, oh, it's mysterious. What's going to happen next? And what are you left with? How does this help you achieve your goals? The 8th, the 14th might be important. You know, unexpected income for some of you. But yes, like message of, oh, I just haven't heard from you in a while. I just blah. They know exactly what they're doing. Despair. It's putting you into a place of despair. Also, again, that 32 reference, which also goes back to 5. Change, and it's overdue change. This is self-ass-kicking energy, honey. It's time for change, and it's overdue. Adjudication. You are looking for justification for this shit, and you can't. It doesn't add up. 2 plus 2 is equaling 3, or it's equaling 5, but it's most certainly not 4. You're looking for adjudication, justification for this, and you can't. You keep coming up short. You got me? Are we on the same page here? Okay, I don't even want to do time checks. I swear to God. Just know that the longer you stay in this, the more pain it's going to cause you. I'm not even seeing references to time other than the numerical code, which says 5. It is time for change because there's nothing but tension here, but it has to be changed by choice. Okay? It has to be changed by choice, Scorpio. If you are a Scorpio who's never really exercised your death and rebirth energy, now would be a fantastic time to try it out. 2 of Swords, 9 of Cups. Let's see here. 2 of Swords, 2 weeks, roughly. 9 of Cups. I hope not. I hope it's not 9 months from now. But for some of you, September, things will not become more clear until September, fall. That's for some of you. Also, the 29th might be important. Dear God, I hope it doesn't go out that far. But you know what? Given the indecisiveness of your energy, I can't say that's not a real possibility. I cannot. The justifications to look and to stay and engage in something that ultimately harms you and does not make you feel good is very strong in this Scorpio. For some of you, there will be more resolution now in Piscean season. This is Knight of Cups. That is their card. For some of you in this deck, they are number 12. So, God, I hope that doesn't go out till December. The 12th might be important. 12 also reduces to 3, which pushes them to March. There they are again. Oh, look at this. There they are. King of Wands, Queen of Wands again. 5 of Swords. It's manipulation. There is no justification for the Scorpio. None. I know you've tried, and it still doesn't measure up. Because it doesn't feel good. You know why it doesn't feel good? Because it's not. You're either being used and you don't want to come to terms with it, or you know that it just feels so good, that sexual energy just feels so good that you don't want to give it up yet. And you haven't come to terms with that either. But it's not helping you with your goals. When I tune in to us next, when it's time for the career tarots and intimate tarots, I expect to see something else. I expect to see something different. I'm keeping this one because it's necessary. I'm seeing elements here that I do not care for. Some of them are vulturing, age gap differences, things like that. But regardless of the excuses, who said what or who did what, you still have a decision here and you know it. You've been putting it off. Or you talk yourself out of it, or you downplay it, or you really try to convince yourself to believe that this is going to go somewhere that benefits you. You know the truth. You're not a page. You are death. Put in the comments as you see fit. I hope to see better things for us next time. I expect it. Take care. Be well.